Hello, beautiful yogi, and welcome back to your yoga practice. Today, we are going to put a focus on de-stressing, easing our tension, and getting rid of anxiety. Anxiety is a word that I think these days we all live with. I myself have dealt with some deep anxiety, and if I can get rid of it, so can you. So that's exactly our focus today. Our crystal of the week is actually, hopefully I say this right, Labradorite. If I didn't say it right, comment below. Let me know how you say it. If I did, give me a little clap emoji. Anyways, okay, so Labradorite, it's kind of blue in color, has some kind of sparkly, shimmery colors to it. Mine has a little bit of dark on it. So I have that on my mat. I'm just going to place it at the top of my mat because we're kind of working in the top half of our body, which is kind of our emotions and our feelings. We're just going to kind of place it at the top of our mat. So next, I also have a Palo Santo. So if you have Palo Santo around your house, burn a little bit in your area because what it's going to do, it's going to pull up and amplify the positive energy that you have within your space. And then it's going to get rid of all the negative energy you have within your space. And sometimes a lot of our anxiety comes from negative energy or unwanted energy that we're maybe clinging on to. So the more we can shed, let go, and release, the more we can get on the road to feeling amazing. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about Labradorite, and then we're going to flow on our mat and get rid of anything that might be holding you back. So Labradorite is an intuition lever. It also heals stress and anxiety. Your intuition can actually go hand in hand with decluttering your emotions and getting rid of the stress and anxiety because you can look into the future with your intuition. And if you're truly looking into your intuition, it's going to have a positive result because with every problem we are creating comes a solution after, right? So within any problem that you are dealing with right now, I want you to look for the solution. Look for maybe a bunch of solutions that you can pile together to create one big solution for your problem, a resolution, right? So those are kind of how your intuition can go hand in hand with healing the anxiety. This stone also sheds negative energy, just what we're looking for. It can also be good for your digestion, which if you are healing digestion within your body or even your mind, what are you going to heal in the end? You're going to heal the spirit. And this is the zone that we're actually going to be working in today because that is your emotions and your feelings, which we tend to hoard onto, and that creates this stress and anxiety. So the more we can dig in and kind of fine tune things and declutter, the more we can get on the road to feeling our best self. It is also a great change maker. It can build up your confidence and your courage, and goodbye fear. See you later. Okay, so without any further talking, we're going to really dig in onto the mat. So we're going to start in this cross-legged position, whatever feels comfortable for you. Get in a position that you can stay in for a little bit, okay? Tuck the butt off to the side. Okay, go ahead and place the palms down or up. If you want to call in energy around you, go ahead and place your palms up. If you're looking more to seal in your own energy, place your palms down. If you want a little bit of both, which I'm actually going to do right now, place one palm up and one palm down. So right now we're just going to kind of sink in. We're going to sit up straight. Pulling the shoulder blades back and down, just slightly. Let your core hug in, pull in, and engage, just so that we're tightening the core. Go ahead and let the chest lift to the sky just slightly, opening up. Close your eyes. Bring a soft smile to your face. I want you to really notice how your breath is feeling. How is your breath playing within your being? Now, most likely, if you're stressed and you're feeling anxious, your breath is going to be heavy. It's going to be mostly within your chest. Your breath is going to be not fluid. Your breath is going to be maybe pent up a little bit. So now that we have observed our breath, we're going to start to bring our breath down to a state that is manageable, to a state that feels fluid and has ease and feels light and lifted. So I want you to just deepen the breath. Really paying close attention to the exhales. With each exhale, I want you to really let go. Let go of anything that might be coming up. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale deeply. And exhale. 2 more on your own. Perfect. Now I want you to imagine yourself as your best self, the best version of you. How do you feel when stress and anxiety aren't weighing around you or on you? Does your chest feel light? Do things feel more fluid? Is there more ease throughout your day? Do you feel happy? Do you feel positive? Do you feel as if you find better silver linings? Do things come to you more naturally? I want you to really call in the feelings that you want to feel. So I'm going to give you some ideas. Beauty is always on the top of my list. Ease, flow. I want to feel feminine and sexy and bold. I want to feel uplifted. I want to feel light. I want to feel, maybe even I want to feel change. I want to feel powerful. I want to feel excited. I want to feel engaged, eager. I want to feel satisfied. Call in the energy that you are looking for. When we ask, we receive. All right, go ahead and open your eyes. Feel already the difference within your being. Feel already that feeling that you felt before dissipating and disappearing. Take a deep breath. Let it all out. Okay, next we're going to inhale and then drop our shoulders really fast on the exhale. So go ahead and inhale. Pulling the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhaling. Releasing out your mouth. One more time. Inhaling. Shrugging the shoulders up. Exhaling out the mouth. Drop the bullshit. Do it right now. Lift the weights off your chest, lift the weights off your shoulders. Yes. Next, we're going to really just roll up the shoulders. You can keep the hands on the knees if that feels good. You can really get into it if you want. You can use the whole arms if you want. Just make sure that you're really opening up the area here. Opening up the shoulders, the chest, making space for new energy. And do what feels good. Nobody's watching. Really roll around, maybe pausing where it feels good, swaying back and forth, kind of dancing with your being here. Closing your eyes if you'd like. Sometimes when we close our eyes, it takes away that mental stimulation, especially our ego, like, ooh, we can't do that. Ooh, that's silly. So go ahead and close your eyes if you're feeling that. We're making space already. We're opening everything up. We're feeling good. Take about 3 more seconds to do what you need to do and meet me back into a seated position. Well, we're already seated, but meet me back into Dhyana here, or meditation pose. Take a big sigh. Okay, go ahead and bring one leg out. No need to get too crazy, just wherever it feels comfortable. You're going to point the toes and then flex the toes. You're going to point the toes and then you're going to flex the toes. Do it about 3 more times. Maybe rolling the ankles around if that feels really good. I think sometimes within poses we forget to take care of the little limbs, right? Forget to take care of our feet, our hands, our fingers, our toes. So I think sometimes between poses, at least for me, I really like to take care of my feet, take care of the little parts of my body that get missed, especially within poses even, right? So go ahead and hug that bent leg in. Make it comfortable. Kind of tuck your tush off to the side. That butt is always in the way. Go ahead and take your hand to your extended leg. You're going to slide it down till your body stops. Go ahead and drop the neck and head wherever is comfortable. No need to force. Now we're going to bring the, well, it's my left, but whatever it is to you. So your hand to your shoulder. Oh my goodness. And then we're going to just lift the elbow up. Oh, that's the good stuff. Go ahead and really breathe into the side body, opening that side body up to the sky, maybe even pulling your chest slightly through. Again, no need to force things. We're going to call in ease to our practice, to our pose, to our life, right? Let your breath sink into the pose. And always be conscious of that breath. Go ahead and gently, so slowly unwind, lift up, come out of the pose. Close your eyes for just a moment. Feel the present moment. Take a deep breath. Exhale out your mouth. Go ahead and switch sides. No need to rush. Just switch sides. Slide that foot out. Ooh, yes. Okay, again, go ahead and tuck that leg in, tuck the foot in, remove the butt from the sit area. Anyways, okay, moving on. Go ahead and point the toe, flex the toe, flex the toes, point the feet, flex the feet. Ooh. Maybe rolling the ankles. Ooh. This foot is all sorts of poppy. Roll it around. Take care of those feet. Take just a couple more seconds. Perfect. Go ahead and bring it back to neutral. And then we're just going to slide that hand down the straightened leg. Go ahead and relax neck and head wherever they relax. Bring that other arm up and above your head. Oh, this is much better. Bring the hand down to the shoulder and pull the elbow up. That was a much better explanation. You're welcome. And then really opening up the side body. So you can even bend your straightened elbow just a little bit down to the leg, depending on kind of how flexible you are. Opening up the side body, bringing conscious awareness to your breath. Yes. Settle in. And slowly unwind, slowly release. Yes. Gentle. Bring both legs in. Palms down to the knees, either up to the sky or down to your knees. Close the eyes. Feel this moment now. Your present moment. For a moment here, I want you to kind of dig into yourself. Dig into maybe places that you might be carrying fear around you. I notice with my anxiety, behind it is a whole lot of fear. Sometimes when we release that fear behind the anxiety, we can dissipate both and get back to that you. Get back to that authentic you that has no fear, that digs up its power, that is powerful, right? Anxiety is not you. Fear is not you. So take a moment to breathe into your being, to dig up maybe what fear might be holding you back. And now I want you to give yourself permission to let go of the fear, to recognize, to observe the fear, and to say, you are not me. To let go and release the fear now. Perfect. Go ahead and open your eyes. Come back. And now you're just going to, actually I'm going to go this way, sorry. Extend the legs out long. We're going to make kind of a comfortable hip width distance. And now we're going to just bring the knees up and down and shake out the legs. Your feet might bounce a little bit. That's totally cool. Just really like vigorously shake them out. More. 3 more seconds. And stop, release. Go ahead and forward fold. And actually, let's do that together. So we're going to do this type of breath while you're in your forward fold. We're going to inhale through the nose. You might have to look up here. And then we're going to release out the lips and making like a horse lip. Yeah? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and fold forward. Perfect. Inhale through the nose. Let go, release, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Yes. Close your eyes. Breathe into the pose. Let yourself melt. Relaxing the neck, relaxing the head, maybe even the face. Maybe letting the tongue drop and the lips part. Steadying the eyes. Go ahead and slowly release. Let yourself float back up. Okay, next we're going to take our feet and tuck them under us. Perfect. So now that we're in a kneeling position, you're just going to come up and we're going to move into a half camel. So you're familiar with camel, right? Both like this. But I've noticed that sometimes, well, actually, let me tell you by experience, that pose took me years to get into. And then after I learned to get in that pose, I learned about half camel. So I'm going to teach you now so that you can ease your way into camel. Okay? So one way, we're just going to leave our left hand down by our side, okay? I'm going to bring our right hand back behind our lower back here. So not the hip, but really the lower back right above the butt. We are going to kind of turn just slightly so that we're open, okay? Then we're going to really lean back. Making sure to take the front body up to the sky. Leaning back. Go ahead and bring that left arm up overhead. Then, if you get really good, you can bring your hand down to your ankle. Only if it feels good for you, okay? And then you're going to lean to the right side to release. Maybe even bringing your butt down back to your ankles. Camel can bring up a lot of emotions. So just sit with it for a minute. Let's move on to the other side, yeah? Go ahead and come up into a kneeling position here. Your legs are actually in kind of a 90 degrees. Go ahead and take your left hand back behind your lower back, making sure that you get some good support. Actually, we're going to tense the glutes a little bit. That's kind of a key component that I left out last time. So tense the glutes, leaning back, opening up. Bring that right arm overhead. And that hand down to the ankle if it feels good. And lean to one side to release. Perfect. All right. Next, we are going to take a child's pose. Go ahead and come back down to your kneeling position. Widen the legs out beside you, keeping the toes together. And crawling the arms down and just reaching out, letting the neck, head, and forehead drop to the mat. Maybe turning the cheek if that feels good. And I like to actually bend my elbows sometimes, especially if I'm just trying to relax into the pose. Bend my elbows and even take my hands under my forehead or my temple. Okay, go ahead and come up. Walk yourself up ever so slowly. I know that's kind of a short child's pose. Now we're just going to lie on our back. And if you want here, you can even take the crystal and you can put it on your throat, or you can put it on your third eye, you can put it on your head or just above your head. I'm going to do it actually just above my head. That feels kind of right now, so. We're just going to lay here for a second. We're going to place our left hand on our belly. We're going to bring our right hand up to our heart. Next, we're going to bend at the knees and bring the soles of the feet together. I don't know the English name for this pose, but in Sanskrit, and I might slaughter it, but I think it is Supta Vadakadasana. Asana? Gada? Yep, I screwed it, but anyways, here we are. I want you to focus on your breath. And then I want you to persuade and encourage your breath down to your belly where your hand is. And then I want you to inhale for 1, 2, 3. Then I want you to hold it. 1, 2, 3. And release the breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to keep this repetition in the pattern. So inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale or hold 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna inhale for 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to count one more time. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On your own, take 3 more breaths. Now I want you to leave the breath in the belly. However, no longer controlling it, just letting it be its natural breath. And if you aren't there yet, I want you to really hone back into that vision of your best self. That vision of yourself that is sexy and bold and feminine and powerful and amazing, beautiful, talented, positive, bright, light, all of the good feeling words that you want to be today. I want you to let those feelings stick with you, to take those feelings off the mat with you. And I want you to leave your breath within your belly. Within your belly, in your lower belly specifically, is a breath that anxiety cannot live with. If you have a comfortable and fluid breath here, anxiety will not live within your being. It just can't. Let it be there. Let your being stay here. Feel. And I want you to stay present today. Stay present within each moment that you are living. Because after all, as Eckhart Tolle would say, the present moment is all we actually have. And the only reason that the past or the future exists is because it exists within our mind and we can think about it. Hone into your intuition and use that part of your being. Let your mind calm down and tell your mind to simmer down. That is your spirit's turn to lead the way, okay? Now that you've done the work, go ahead and take a Savasana or a meditation if you wish. And have a really amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment if this practice helped you and what your favorite part was. Thank you so much. Join me next time here at the Yoga Stay. I'll see you next time.